Okay, so my name is Iris, and I live in Auroville for about 14 years, and I am mainly a therapist. That's what I've been doing for the last 25 or 30 years of my life, and I have always been wondering since I'm in Auroville about the Matrimandir. I've been impressed by its powerful action and its strong vibration and its, mysterious aspects, and every now and then I had these questions coming up in myself. What is it? What is really going on? Does anybody know what is it really? And so I had this again in the beginning of last year, 2017. These questions. How can I find out? Is there anybody who knows anything? Who would know? Who? And so I was looking around and I was asking myself, what about the people who work in the Matrimandir, some for a very long time? What do they know that I don't know and that I would like to know? And so this went on, and then on the 21st of March, I woke up with something that was so clear in front of me. It was hitting me almost when I woke up. Nobody can answer my questions. But we are many to have little pieces of answers to these questions. And all these little pieces have never been put together. And this is what I'm going to do. And from that moment on, I was led. I had the feeling somebody took my hand and led me from step to step, from person to person. I've never written a book in my life. I don't like writing, actually. And it was so clear and so easy and so fluid. I was surprised at every day since then. And this book came out in less than a year. And I had all the help and all the possibilities that I needed. And I felt blessed that I could experience this, because I was put in contact with people that I interviewed, so that was the purpose. Putting this puzzle together was, for me, meant very clearly I was going to ask people to tell me about their experience and their sensation and their perceptions of Matrimandir. And I had no clue which criteria I was going to use, and if any, actually. But I didn't have to use any criteria. I was just led from person to person, and I didn't think of what would it bring to talk to one person or another person. I had no clue. I was totally ignorant about where all this was going to lead me, and I didn't make any effort. It was very comfortable to be in this ignorance. And I felt blessed to spend these moments with so many different people, some I had never met before, Aurovillians and non-Aurovillians. Some interviews went over Skype. Most of the interviews happened in the Garden of Consciousness in the Matirmandir, under this beautiful tree with the incredible flowers and leaves. I always spent a moment of total bliss with these people, because it brought something up in them that was deep and beautiful, and that they rarely show, because people have rarely the opportunity to talk about. So it's quite personal also, and it's something really deep. And so when people were talking about their experience of Matrimandir to me, it was always a moment of bliss, because it was connecting them and me at the same time to something that was beyond the words, actually. And I felt what was coming through beyond the words, and I was hoping that in the end, in this book, the readers would also feel what is coming through beyond the words, because words are really limited when we go into that kind of subject. And so that has been this journey for me. So that has been, I spent about 6 months, or a little more than 6 months, interviewing